Happening in the city of Elmira, there was an ordinance up for discussion by city council that if it were approved, it would ban homeless encampments within city limits. WENY's Marcy Walsh is here to tell us the council's decision on that and what the community had to say about it. Marcy?
Nick, after almost 3 hours of a city council meeting, this ordinance was passed in a 5-2 vote. This was not the first time the ordinance to ban camping within city limits was put up on the table, and it still brought up a lot of differing opinions. This ordinance revolves around the words camp, camping, and campsite. If someone sets up a campsite with bedding or a sleeping bag or some sort of structure, they would be in violation of this ordinance. Since it passed, penalties for people who don't comply are on the table, including fines and jail time. However, not everyone on the council was on board with this proposal.
We can't afford this right here as it's proposed. We can't afford to do nothing. This is too broad of a stroke for a very, very complex and multi-layered issue, and this just isn't it.
In a rare show, it was standing room only in the council chambers. Across the almost 2-hour public comment session, the community shared their variety of opinions.
All this is going to do is create more problems. And you have the ability tonight to correct the course. There is a large community who's willing to help out if you give them the chance.
I understand that we do need to address homelessness, but we don't do that with handcuffs. We can't keep just banging this nail with a hammer and hoping that's going to fix things. There is nothing in this resolution that actually offers real-world solutions for any of the people that you're working with.
Understand that. I know not everybody here tonight supports enforcement, but I hope everybody here certainly supports the fact that we have to look at this from a compassionate perspective and look for solutions that address those problems as well.
Since the ordinance passed, Mayor Dan Mandel said he's meeting with the Housing Task Force next week to start talking about getting individuals into housing.
We're actually going after the more dangerous encampments where they've started fires. The location's going to matter. So the first step is try to get them housing. Those that refuse to go, then the next step will end up being enforcement. Again, we do not want to throw people that are homeless in jail. That's not our intent. We need to get them help. We need to get them into treatment. We got to get them housed.
1st and 2nd District Councilman Nick Grasso and Corey Cook voted against this resolution. Cook said he recognizes this is an issue which affects the entire city, but he does not support the resolution in this current form. He said he's welcome to hearing possible solutions to this issue from any of his constituents. Nick.